Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time. Stay close.
Mom, wait!
Grace, come on, keep moving.
I'm coming!
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
Oh, who's that?
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
Oh, it's probably the electrical panel. It's 40 years old, so it doesn't take much to trip it. It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh,
All
no, it's
right,
fine.
we can
Don't worry.
I should
start.
have it fixed soon. I just need to
talking.
find my...
Wow.
You went live? I don't see. Hold up.
Yeah, hold on, my mic. Damn, where's the audio capture at? Hold on. Delete.
Derek.
Oh, my bad. I was tripping for a moment, man. I didn't see my mic indicator. Can you say something? I want to see if I'm picking you up.
Can you hear me?
No.
Mic check, mic check.
All right, I gotta adjust that. Advanced properties. There we go. Where's the wave link stream? There we go. Now say something.
Can you hear me? Am I sounding
Damn.
good? Still no?
Oh, I should have done this before. Oh, let me hit settings, bro. I gotta do something. Oh man. All right, so microphone. Oh, no wonder. This was literally about to show more. What the heck? Wavelength. Wow. All right. How do I get
Do I need to do something on my end?
say something?
Hello, hello.
No, you don't need to do anything to your end. What happens is I haven't did a podcast since I since I did this PC, so I forgot how to get your I know how to get you. I have to do something. Unfortunately, I gotta do something really kind of stupid, but all right. This is how we're gonna make this work. I gotta do audio output capture. I'm gonna do desktop audio. And we're gonna do say something.
Hello, hello,
Yes,
hello,
now
hello.
I got you. I don't like the way I got you, but I got you. All right.
Okay.
Can y'all hear Dre okay?
Hello. Coming in clear.
All right. Yo, Sim shitty stuff. If you spoiling, I might have to like block you, bro.
Yeah,
Or you might have to get like
let's get him
timed
out
out,
of
bro.
here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up.
I'm not really trying to
Cause I'm gonna come through the screen, slap shit at you.
Oh man. So let's see. Can somebody in the chat like help us out here? Like how are we looking for volume? Like Dre, me. Am I too loud? Is he too low? That's what I
So
gotta
there's
make.
a background echo.
Background echo. Maybe okay, I know why. How about now? Say something.
Oh, I think he said it was on your end, not my end.
All right, is it fixed now? Oh, I know why he hears I think I can hear myself too, but I can't hear it like deeply. Like, all right,
Okay.
so
He
I'm gonna
said
have to play
sounds
this
good.
back, but sorry about that, man. I can't have Dre out too long, but we definitely gotta talk about it. We haven't had a podcast since all the commotion that's happened. A couple big things, man, that we're gonna get into. Obviously, Phil Spencer retiring, BluePoint
Mm.
Games, PlayStation in their PC thing. What's going on with that? I think Wolverine got a release date. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, buddy.
A big game just came out.
Man.
So let's but before we get into all to that, man, Dre, man, what have you been playing?
Well, I just sorry, hold up. I just finished actually this morning Resident Evil 6, right? Surprisingly, I don't hate the game. I know the popular thing is to not like the game, but
Yeah.
it was okay. You know, it was decent. I like the intertwining story with the four characters and all that, and I some of the boss fights was pretty good too. Some of the enemy designs was pretty good, but it was decent. You know, nothing. It's not bad, but it's not, you know, nothing great. But and so now I got Resident Evil 7,
Mhm.
8 on deck, ready to go. I played like earlier today. I played the demo of Resident Evil 7.
Okay.
Um, uh, pray for me on that one, cause you know I don't like horror, and like the creepiness, the the ambient noises, all the
Mhm.
footsteps and all that shit. I'm not with it, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get through it, and but so yeah, I got those lined up, and then going. Then I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna buy Resident Evil 9 because it's on sale right now.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna buy that, and on top of 7 and 8, and then just play through them that way. But yep, Resident Evil 6, just continuing the the franchise and on the 7.
Yeah, man. I've been playing a lot of games. As you guys know, like I had just completed my Xbox Magnus build. So uh
I seen that. It looks good. Looks
yeah,
good.
I'm very happy with it. So I was playing up until now. I was playing High on Life 2. Um, it's decent. It's good. I like it. Though I just got like stuck on some on this area, and the thing is, I hate when games go a little when they try do a little bit too much in one area and they
Mm,
want to do all this like traversing stuff. So I'm stuck in a traversing area where I have to scale this utopian area, but the thing is that they got these little things that you can latch, you got to like grapple on, and I don't know where I don't know how to continue the grapple loop because I don't see any more of them. But when you hit the little directional waypoint thing, it tells you which way you got to go. But
mm,
I have to be on some sort of grapple in this, and it's not present. I hate when games do that when it's not obvious. I was like, bro, for all this, you could have kept me on the ground. Like,
mm.
like, but and I was messing around with uh
How does the skateboard feel in that game?
the skateboard feels like an exaggerated sprint, but I like it. Because
Okay,
it's
okay.
not like a cheat sprint, like, oh, they just did it so you can move faster. Because you feel like you're on a skateboard, which is cool. It does
Mm,
feel like it's proper. It's also used as a weapon when you're like when you're running at somebody in combat, and then you hit like kind of the action button. He just used the skateboard to hit him. Um,
okay.
but no, it's just it's better than the first game. I'll give it that. Um, it looks better. Um, the the talking isn't in a way, it's not
Okay.
overdone. I think it's a lot more balanced this time. But
Is
overall,
the premise of the game still hunting down what is it, like the bounties or
well, now you're being hunted.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
premise, because his sister started like a like a, I don't want to say a cult, but she was like his sister started something, but she was on the bounty list and she was like the highest bounty, and he went to go, your character went to go claim it, but not to kill her, but to save her. And
Yeah.
everybody's
Okay.
mad because you went against the bounty. So now
Mm.
you're the bounty's out on you, and you're just kind of like, you're doing your own sort of I don't want to say bounty, but there's like a checklist because it's corruption. They're like they're pretty much, humans are like essentially like being exploited like drugs.
Mhm.
So you're going after big pharma, but in the process you have all these bounties against you. So randomly, that's how they kind of answer combat. They'll just keep a bounty would just come after you while you're in the middle of the mission, every
Oh, that's
so
kind of
often
dope.
and whatnot. So, but no, it's cool. I like it. I'm gonna show some gameplay of like a boss battle that I did. Um, I played a little bit of I think I no I think we only missed like a week, but I beaten Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. I think since we last the cast. I've been doing the Yakuza Like a Dragon, but it's not the pirate one, the Pirates in
Yeah. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Okay.
I've been playing that.
Okay.
Um, I've
You like it?
also, yeah, I actually like it. I do like it.
Okay. All
I
right.
did Reanimal.
Okay.
D-
By
me and
yourself
me
or?
and Addict did that.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Did you
really
like that?
I like that. Honestly, I know
Uh,
where it was going. I thought this was like they try to tell us another version of the Epstein Island or some shit like that. But after it like
all right.
figured itself out, I'm like, okay, cool. But
All
no,
right.
that was
All right.
another trippy one. Um, what else came? I'm trying to think what else I was doing at the time. I still like I feel bad because I haven't streamed Silent Hill 2, so I haven't played Silent Hill
Mhm.
2 in a while. And now that Resident Evil's out, I just started Resident Evil today. And
You might as well stream that.
I'm yeah, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this game, Resident Evil's always been gory, but damn, they some areas they took it to like next level. I think,
Next level.
yeah. And it's funny that you say that. Damn, I wish you freaking played the freaking game, because I was literally capturing gameplay because I thought I wanted to keep up with you.
Oh no, I ain't nope. I did not buy it. But I might have to just pull the plug, man.
Yeah, man. The funny thing though about what you said about like the sounds and stuff, that the creepy shit from Resident Evil 7 is definitely in this game.
Is
You know what I
there?
mean?
Yeah.
It's this is the reason why I said you could probably, you played the demo of Resident Evil 7, right? So
Hmm.
this is literally, they said, okay, this is Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 4 remastered in a single game. Because from the girls' perspective, even though you can play the entire game in third person, right? The game really wants you to play in first person as the girl, so it can feel like a
Yeah.
survival horror. And
Hmm.
it wants you to play in third person as Leon, because you're like it feels it feels right if you're playing in third person
Right.
as Leon. It looks great
Yeah.
overall in
That
third
thing.
person. So I need to see that strand hair and
Yeah.
stuff on there. So that's
Yeah.
why in the opening part of the game, before you get to the hotel, I was like, let me just keep it in third person, see how these graphics holding up, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, I'll play the way they want me to play. Um,
But
but
you do miss some animations though by playing in first person. Like the third person angle has like animations that I mean obviously you
yeah,
can't see in first person.
but the thing is, a lot from what I can, for they want you sneaking around with this girl, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even though
Hmm.
you're missing out on animations, but there's also animations you're missing out in first person, because they do a lot of, I don't want to say it has that like that VR effect. It's very immersive first person.
Okay,
Like
gotcha. Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
you kind of are, it's literally true first person, where head sway moments, like, you know what I mean? It's like you almost feel the steps when you're
Yeah.
playing. So it's like, I think they did a good job with it. And and I can play the game the way it's intended to because of Leon. You know what I mean? But
Right.
because I won't touch him as a first person. Um hold on. My bad. I was trying to get everybody's attention because they were too loud, bro.
We sing you.
No, I yeah, yeah, no, it's a perfect balance. And I'm really, 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 really digging this game. And I know it's early.
Which is it's crazy though, because you haven't played any other. Well, you attempted to, but
I attempted.
couldn't
Here's the
get through.
thing. It's still early. I've
It's still
only
early.
beaten like, I've beaten 7. So
Oh, okay,
5 and 7, I think are the only ones I beat. I'm on chapter 9 in Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
The thing is,
I was just about to say, I'm surprised you didn't play Resident Evil the 4 remake, because that's
oh
like,
yeah, no, I
that's
was
like a pure action game.
yeah. Before I transitioned to PC, remember that was one of the games I was playing.
Oh, okay.
I stopped at like chapter 9. Chapter 9 or chapter 8, somewhere in that castle area with them damn dumbass snake heads.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So that's the
You
thing
was
is, go ahead, say that again.
I was like, you was almost damn near towards the end.
Yeah, the thing is, that's the thing. I struggle beating Resident Evil games. So that's why I didn't want to buy it. I was like, all right, this is FOMO, and then but right now is you know what it is. I feel like if any game I feel like if a developer, if Capcom's gonna put a game of like this on the Switch too, I feel like it gotta be easy enough for me to beat. If it's on this, I'm sorry that that's a bad way to think, but if it's on the Switch, I feel like I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, it has to be a beatable game. Like, it can't be that if it's on the Switch, because you know why? I'm thinking that, all right, they're putting this on the platform where like kids are predominantly playing, so they gotta be able to beat it. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
so,
it's a lot of man children on there too.
yeah, it's true. So that's the thing. And I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. Maybe it's easier, but like, nah, man, that they cooked. They cooked in a game.
Yeah.
The game is like, I think it averaging like a 90 on Metacritic, or somewhere between 89 and 92, depending on the platform. Is that all the scores together? Because on
I thought
PC,
that was the highest.
No, the highest score is Xbox,
not the
PC,
highest,
and
I'm sorry.
Switch. PlayStation got the most. PlayStation got the most reviews in it, and it's now is at 88. But all the other platforms are in 90s. So
okay.
But yeah, man, it's like, I'm not gonna talk
Speaking
too
of,
much about it, but it's popping.
Yeah.
It cooked.
Speaking of PlayStation with an RE9, that PS5 Pro looking leagues ahead of every other console version.
Yeah, I mean,
PSSR 2.0.
The PSR 2.0. Yeah, it's God bless you, man. It's no. They cooked with the PlayStation version, at least the PS5 Pro version, because it's the only one that has 2 modes. Which is I don't like that they call it 4K. It's not 4K. It's just whatever. But it is what it is. 4K 120 without ray tracing, and then a 4K with 60 with ray tracing. But the ray tracing mode is like their 120 mode is equivalent to the base PS5 and Series X at 60 FPS, which is hey, I mean, finally. Took some years, but I can't be mad at it. If you want a PS5 Pro, and if you want a reason to have a PS5 Pro, right now this is it.
This is the first game.
This is the game that's really doing it, really doing it. But if you want a reason why you should go to PC, this is the game. This is one of the
Look at that path trace. Oh my god, bruh. Yes, sir.
It's clean, bro. It is really clean. I'm digging it, man. I am digging it. So that's why I was like, this is the reason why I was like, you hit me up, right? And I was like, all right, I should be off by 8 o'clock. It's like, you know what I mean? I was just capturing like gameplay. Bro, I get to the first part, right? And they don't waste freaking time, bro. They don't waste freaking time, bro. When they show off, and this is not spoiler, because good thing because once the Leon part come through and the way they introduce him, oh my goodness. And I'm glad I played the way I played because it was a change of pace, bro. It was such a change of pace. It's like and people gonna say this is cap, but I feel like going from the portion when you went from Grace to Leon is how I felt when you finally got the Blades of Chaos in 2018 God of War. Did I say that right?
Okay.
Those, you know how it was just such a change of like you about to do hit damage, like because you're so used with the axe, and after a while it became mundane. But when you finally got that different way, I'm like, oh, okay, this is what I'm used to. And so when Leon came through, because now he got this like super power. I forget the hell they call this pistol. I think it's called the Requiem or whatever it is. That ooh, I'm talking about like I'm like, let's go. Let me get if I can give me 20 bullets at the bad boy, I get through the whole entire game. So no, shout out to Capcom. Capcom is doing their thing, bro. Capcom is doing their thing, bro. Capcom, so for example, right? I'm not gonna hold you right. Now, I'm not saying these development teams are comparable, but this year, and Capcom, I think is producing more than 2 games, but like last year I had 2 games from Obsidian, Avowed and Outer Worlds 2 that I was really looking forward to, and I felt they both delivered for me. This year, it's Capcom and Playground Games. Capcom with freaking now the thing is, Capcom is stuck up on me because I wasn't anticipating Requiem. I was like, I'll probably just get bought up into the phone. It's the phone one, but I was anticipating Pragmata, and I'm still am. Like, that's literally like I have not deleted that demo. I play that shit every time I do something different to my PC,
so
bro.
Crazy.
So, like I mess with that game hard. So when the full game come out, bro, I'm dedicated. So they got with RE9 and Pragmata and then Playground with freaking Forza Horizon 6 and Fable. Like I'm freaking satisfied, bro. Completely satisfied.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger, man. Ah, damn it.
Hey, man, you ain't gonna regret it, bro. You're not going to regret it, bro. Like,
I'll just go back to 7 and 8 after I finish.
Hey, it's the premise.
I just hope I'm not missing any like story element. Like I hope I hope the story elements from 7 and 8 aren't too heavy and 9 to where I don't know how it got there. But that's the only thing I hope. But I gotta buy 9, man. I gotta play this. I got to.
I thought you was. I thought that's you were on it. That's why. So I was like, I got it. Probably. I was like, we're doing a podcast today. He probably done played a couple hours. So I gotta be able to keep up with them. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, so that's why. Like I did. I thought you had that shit in the bag.
No. I'm gonna get it. Fuck.
Hey, so for people asking if it's already on sale, obviously PC's an open platform. We got options, you know, so we don't have to pay the day one prices. Green Man Gaming has it on sale, $55. Not 55, 57. 57. Green Man Gaming has it. Also, Hell is Us, $20 on Green Man Gaming, $25 on Steam. I had to buy it. It was it was a game I was very interested in last year, but I just could not pull the trigger on it. I think it went on sale on consoles for like maybe $47, I think it was. And but at $20 I couldn't say no.
That's a good deal. Yeah. I just them carve your own path type games.
Yeah. We're gonna say I bought it not to play it now. I bought it to because obviously now
games is about to come.
Games is about to come, so I feel like it's gonna be. Damn, yeah, that's right. They had to put it on sale now. Think about it, because you ain't gonna. After this, we're gonna roll.
About to get buried.
Yeah. Because March. I'm looking forward to Crimson Desert. Next month, and then
Death Stranding 2 is next month.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's kind of soon.
Yeah.
They ain't wait too long for that one.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Okay.
It's a lot of games, Good
Yo,
start to the year though. Good start.
good, great start to the year. Great start to the year. Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil. I know it's really early to say, but I think they shoot in at least a nominee.
A nominee. Okay.
I think that Resident Evil typically gets, I feel like, nominated with these. I think did Village get nominated? No, or
Did
the
Village
I
get
think
nominated?
Resident Evil 4 got nominated, the remake, right?
I'm not quite sure actually. I don't know. That's a good question.
But this is definitely yeah, they gotta put some spec on this game. You know what's crazy? They said this is the highest rated one since Resident Evil 4. But my thing is, I'm surprised. Like, really? The other game, like, what did 8 in? I mean,
Well,
I know 7
you know-
was questionable because of the people were. It was the first person view was jarring. It was a jarring change for the franchise.
Mm.
Um,
Well, let's see. 'Cause I could have swore they scored in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Yo, Sony Online 8 CD keys is no longer. It's loaded. It's loaded.
It's called Loaded.
I go to Loaded too. That Loaded is a go-to for me too. But like, this week Green Man Gaming got better deals.
So yeah, there's like a few. If you're on PC, there's like you said, Green Man, Loaded, and then there's a site called Fanatical, which has really good bundles.
Mm-hmm.
That's not where I was getting my 7 and 8 bundle, but they typically have like pretty good sales. I think they also have RE9 on sale for 57 too.
Cool.
So Fanatical.
Oh, Fanatical. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they have pretty decent deals. And they're legit too. So I bought a few games from them. So
yeah, so let's get to it. So the first thing that happened, fresh off the state of play, they announced, I don't know if PlayStation formally announced it or Jason Schreier revealed it, that PlayStation closed BluePoint Games.
Yeah. Close BluePoint and but the lights are still on that Media Molecule. I tell you, how you do that, man? They are.
What was the last game when did they release a game?
It was Dreams back in.
Oh, that was 2014 era.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Wait, is Dreams a PS4 game or a PS3 game?
A PS4 game. PS4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, Media Molecule is still around, but closed down BluePoint. But to play little devil's advocate, their games didn't really sell that great.
Media Molecule's games never sell that great either.
Yeah, true that. That's a fact. That is a fact. But I guess their investment on return for BluePoint has been like not that great. I guess I don't know.
But that's the thing, though. They haven't let them do anything.
So
you gotta think when they bought BluePoint. So the games that BluePoint produced for PlayStation was before they were owned by PlayStation. Because Demon's Souls came out before they owned them, and then they bought them a couple years later. So people were excited for BluePoint because the first thing everybody thought after Demon's Souls was like, yo, Bloodborne.
Yeah. Which now we find out that it was From Software who blocked BluePoint from making Bloodborne, because Sony greenlit that, but it was From Software who blocked it. So can't be mad at Sony at that. I mean,
don't Sony have a partial ownership in From Software?
I thought they owned the
company?
IP. I could have swore they owned the IP.
Yeah, they probably own it. I think they own the IP.
I could be wrong, but I could have swore they did though. But
my thing is that BluePoint specialized in porting and like remaking games, remaking other people's work. So I don't think they couldn't have been all that expensive because they didn't come with any IPs. You just bought talent essentially, right?
Right.
Now
and they could at least give them a chance to make their own joint.
Yeah, they didn't give them a chance to make their own game, and then I feel like they didn't leverage them in a way to like. I thought they bought them literally to remake games that their developers and like that their developers wasn't going to be able to do. Like maybe they were going to tackle one of the what's the game Insomniac used to do, Resistance. Maybe they were going to do one of those. Maybe they were going to tackle. Did they do the Uncharted collection?
Yeah,
they did. They did that, right? So I figured they were going to be doing that stuff, that those interim things just to get some money in the door while other studios are working on their next big project. Just like the only reason you buy Nixes, you don't buy Nixes to make a game. You're buying Nixes to port games to studios.
Port games.
The port games to PC. So my question is, right? Now you had an argument for BluePoint because like, hey, their games didn't sell that well. They didn't make a game under PlayStation at all. They didn't release a game. And you couldn't expect Demon's Souls to sell all too great. It was a freaking difficult game. It's the less popular of the Souls series and whatnot.
Yeah, but it was a launch game though, so it was like it's kind of one of those games where like you just buy because it's a launch game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
I mean, evidently no, evidently they didn't buy it. But
yeah, they didn't even port that shit to PC.
Nope.
Now, question for you, right? Because there's another rumor from on the PlayStation side, and where they're supposed to be backing off of PC ports for their single player experiences. You believe that?
No. Only on the strength of they still have Nixies, and that's the whole point of that studio.
That is the whole point of that studio.
That's the whole point of the studio. So if they're talking about backing away, why the hell you buy the studio? You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the whole purchase
like
was to be investing in your PC publishing.
Yes.
So my question is, since they closed BluePoint, do you see them, if they commit to this, they close Nix's next? I think would be stupid.
It seems that way. I mean, at this point, if they were to back away from PC, what's Nix's doing then? They sitting on their hands, or are they going to be a studio where they just help out the other first party studios so they can get their games out quicker, or like? But again, the whole point of that studio was to port the games to PC.
Yeah, I think it's risky, but my thing is, here's the thing, right? For PlayStation fans, I love this. For gaming in general, this is bad, and I think it backfires, right? Because why leave sales on the table?
Yeah,
just why? Because the thing is, now it's the same reason why I'm worried about like even though we think Grand Theft Auto is going to sell what it sells, right? But I still personally feel like some reason it's not going to hit a certain pinnacle that we expect it to do. Only because it's just where the industry is. So if PlayStation does that, like it's PlayStation, like I don't expect PS6 to hit 100 million users. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they're gonna get all these people to buy in to buy into the next PlayStation or to buy more PlayStations. I don't think PlayStation sales are going to increase by doing this. It just seems kind of dumb to do it, and I would like to know the reasoning, because PlayStation isn't like doing terrible. They're not doing like bad by putting their games on PC. They have a good strategy, not doing day and date. You know, they cater to the PlayStation fans. It makes sense because games outside of Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty and Madden, your typical games sell for like the first 90 days, and that's it.
Yeah.
They get the bulk of their sales within the first 3 months, and that's it. So that's like
then, is that a good strategy then?
It's a good strategy. It's
not going day and date with PC.
It's a good strategy for them for the value proposition for their console. It's a good strategy, more so to get the most out of your console units before shipping to PC. I think
I think console players is gonna buy it on console anyway, though. You know
yeah,
what I
console
mean?
players are gonna buy it on console, but like they're
Like
no
I don't think if you put it day on day on PC, I don't
mhm.
think that's dipping into what it
Would a
would sell
PlayStation
on
user is
console.
gonna probably not.
Right.
Probably not. Probably not. That's fair. But again, to respect the console war, I can understand the drift, right? But to lock them behind a PlayStation console itself, overall, I think that's a mistake because why leave the money on the table, bro? Why it
Yeah.
just makes no sense to do that. But maybe I guess all money's not good money. Shout out to Verge Brizzle. Shout out Star.
Actually, I hope it's not. I really hope they don't. I hope they continue to support PC, because that's one of the main reasons why I bought a PC. You know, was to get everything. You know what I mean? So I hope that they continue support for PC because I need that on PC.
Damn. Yeah, like what's the so see games like what's that? Death Stranding doesn't really count. The last one, Yote's the one that it would be the next to come over because everything so far is already made it over. Everything outside those weird one-offs like the Demon Souls but so far all the new generation God of War is there, all the Last of Us games, all the Horizon games.
Yeah.
Returnal's on PC, right?
Returnal's on PC.
So the only thing that's left, I mean, Sarah, Ghost of Yote. I mean, all the Spider-Mans is there. But Ghost of Tsushima's on PC.
Yeah, they are there.
Yeah, they like. It's like okay.
Uncharted is on PC.
Yeah,
Uncharted 4, Lost Legacy.
all of them.
They're on PC. Yeah, they are there. So I don't know.
It would be a weird situation. You know why? Because PlayStation literally invested. There's a form of PlayStation's like you can access PlayStation's dashboard from PC. The integration. So it seems to me, it looks like I thought they were working on a freaking launcher.
Yeah.
Maybe all right. Maybe it's this. Maybe these guys are misunderstanding the rumor. Maybe they're backing away from launching games on Steam and Epic because these games are probably going to launch on their PC launcher when they go to PC. Because that's the only thing I would do if I'm PlayStation. If
niggas hate PC motherfuckers already complain about too many launchers, and just to add another to the fray, they're not about to download, even though it's a quick free download, right?
Yeah,
they're not about to do that. You know what I mean? They already pissed off Epic is on there and all these other joints, so it's like you gotta launch it, you gotta put your games in Steam, or it might not do well.
Yeah, bro.
But
yeah,
not me though. I got all the shits. I got all of them.
Hey, you get what you can get. Yeah, like I wouldn't say the thing is as a console guy, I wouldn't mind. I'm more likely to use a PlayStation app or an Xbox app than I am to use Steam. Now, Steam is about to getting some music because Resident Evil 9 and obviously Hell is Us, and then when Pragmata come out, all that other stuff. Then Steam obviously is a go-to, but like I don't mind. Like I don't even think new generation people like mind going to like different storefronts. Like, we gotta get all these old niggas off of PC.
Probably a loud minority. Yeah. I hope it's not true.
Yeah, well, I mean, we will see, bro. We definitely will see. Also, not to let PlayStation run away with all the bad news. Xbox had a shakeup, a real shakeup.
Yeah. And I don't, you know what? I don't like the discourse that's been going on with this. I don't, because and I've done something. I did something when this dropped. you know, the YouTube Xbox floodgates was open. Everybody was
Yeah.
you know, going live about it. And I did something I typically don't do, and
And what was that?
I sat in on some Xbox podcasts. You know what I mean? I sat in on some Xbox podcasts to see what they was thinking about it, man. And I did not like the discourse on this, man, because it's like everybody was handling this situation with kids' gloves, man. Everybody was just trying to, excuse my language, pussyfoot around
Mm-hmm.
what the real deal was. You know what I mean? And I just didn't like the discourse. You know, the man got fired. So let's just call it what it is. He got he got fired, effective immediately. Yeah, you don't put them two words together and say, "Ah, man, this is his retirement. This is his swan song." You know what I mean? You don't put effective immediately if you're talking about a retirement. The man got fired, bro, and let's just call it what it is, man. He got fired. Sarah Bond. Now Sarah Bond, she probably left. She probably did leave because she knew her ass was about to get fired next. So she probably was like, let me get in front of this, and I'm just gonna resign. Yeah, fired Phil. I'm just gonna resign. But Phil got fired, and let's just call it what it is. You know what I mean? I just didn't like the discourse on that part. But uh, yeah, he got fired. But it was crazy though. It was crazy that he got fired on his day off. Um, but like
On his
yeah,
day off.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Wow. Wow. I don't think
How you get
he
fired on a Friday, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro.
How you get fired on a Friday?
He didn't.
dog?
He didn't get fired. Phil Spencer didn't get fired, bro. I think Phil
Bruh,
Spencer.
hold on. You really think he that Friday was his retirement day?
No, his official retirement is October. Even
So
though
he
they
got
said
fired.
he's his official retirement kicks in October. That came
wait,
out.
what he
That
leaving
came out.
for?
That came out after. When it was first announced, it was effective. Like but after the
Effective
whole
immediately.
they did the remember they did the whole thing. When Windows Central and everything got the interview that Bless Red and not Bless Red, Blessings from Kind of Funny kind of shat on.
Okay.
So during that they revealed his retirement is in October. So even though the new girl is taking over effective immediately, he's sitting on until with her until October.
Come on, man.
He didn't get fired.
But he
However,
got fired.
I
Buddy got fired, bro.
I don't think you're all the way wrong. I'm not going to say he got fired, but I do feel like this wasn't like a happy. I don't think he was planning to. I think he was planning to leave after the 25 years after maybe the announcement of the next Xbox. I don't think he was going to leave now.
How,
you know what I mean?
How do you retire? How do you retire before the official day of the 25th anniversary of Xbox?
So
you know what I mean?
I think what they did was with the organizational changes they were planning, or whatever they're about to plan, what they're planning for Xbox. I think it was something that I think it was something Phil Spencer didn't want to associate with. I still believe the team that they put in place is there to sunset Xbox, and I don't think Phil Spencer was ever going to sunset Xbox. And I think he would have retired before that happened. So right now you got people ahead of Xbox that has nothing to do with gaming or Xbox, so it's easier for them to close it or to shut it down or make drastic changes that if Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond was in play, we would be off with their heads. But now you got people there who really don't. There's no emotional ties. So they're gonna Phil. Even though we joke around with Phil Spencer stuff, he had emotional ties to it. That's why some of the decisions he can't make true business decisions because he's too much of a gamer. He's too much of a fan, and he doesn't want to let people down.
And I was just about to say that was his problem. Talking to you niggas, talking to the Xbox fan base, talking to you niggas, having y'all in his ear messed him up because now he got to appease y'all instead of doing what's
Oh
right.
man.
Talking to you Xbox dummies out there, not you, Smooth, but talking like I guarantee you, people was in his ear, and he was going with it, and it messed him up because he couldn't really focus on what really needed to be done because he trying to appease bozos who yapping in his ear, and that's what messed him up. And what's funny is that this chick, this new CEO chick, she out here doing the same thing. I'm like, what you like? You talking to the same bozos that Phil Spencer was talking to, and that got Buddy fired, and you doing the same thing. I'm just like, oh my, Xbox deserved this downfall, bro. They just don't learn, man. They don't
Hey,
learn.
I'm hoping like again, like the biggest surprise, the crazy thing is that obviously not surprised that Phil Spencer retired is that he retired like now, the news of it now. And then the Sarah Bond was being set up to be his successor. And like she
Mm.
went from being successor to like resigning. Like so and the only
They
people
should they should have fired the whole crew though.
like Ian,
Like like Aaron Greenberg should have been gone. Cause what really do he do though? Like honestly, like be honest, what do he do? Like he do a bunch of nothing. You know what I mean? He ain't
yo,
loyal either. Cause he not loyal. Matt Booty, I guarantee you, he was
he got a
groveling.
promotion.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He was groveling. He was on his knees begging not to get the boot. Cause how out of all people, how he get promoted? How he get promoted,
I
bro?
will say this to Matt Booty's credit, right? Ever since, and this is gonna be funny, but ever since he's been over first party, they've been releasing games.
They just had two flops in 1 year.
Like I'm talking about, I ain't saying whether they sold or not. They've been
Oh,
releasing.
okay.
They've
My
been
bad, my
releasing.
bad.
Like, ain't no.
My bad.
Oh,
My
you
bad.
always
Yeah,
taking shots.
that's a
I
fact.
always taking shots.
No,
Oh,
but on the real, they should have got rid of the whole squad, man. Cause like they all just henchmen of Phil Spencer. So I mean, it
and
ain't
now
like
you got
what they
a henchman of Satya Nadella's now,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
good for
fucked.
Xbox.
Yeah, fucked.
Yeah. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said hardware engineer equals a bunch of nothing. He's going
Hardware engine,
because that's
hardware engineer for a console that sold less.
no,
You know what? Imagine, imagine. Don't make me pull your skirt up because we saw you on AGS. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't make me pull your skirt, buddy. We saw you on AGS
what
shaking like
happened.
booty meat on there. Oh, he was shaking like booty meat. Oh, he was not. He was third. Oh, we saw you. We saw you, Emmanuel A1. Don't make me pull your skirt, buddy. Don't make me pull your skirt. You was shaking like booty meat. Oh boy, embarrassing yourself.
Oh
That
no,
that was
man!
nasty.
Don't let him go at you
That
like that, Emmanuel.
that was nasty work. And it's up too. So don't act like I'm lying, cause we could pull the tape. We could pull the tape.
uh.
If I
Oh,
was you,
damn! I'm not
Emmanuel,
reading it.
I'd be quiet. I'd be quiet for the rest of the pod. Pull your skirt.
So, but as far as so Phil Spencer's out, Sarah Bond's out, Matt Booty, getting some booty. He's I forget
How
what
you
he's
feel,
dropped
man?
out.
Jokes aside, man. How you feeling? How you feeling? Jokes aside, how you feel about this new regime that's about to that's here? It's here. This chick coming from AI,
Mm-hmm.
not a gamer. She got
Mm-hmm.
exposed. I'm not even on Twitter, and I know she got exposed. How you feel, man? How you feel?
Honestly, dude, it's weird because, like I said, I moved on, and people don't believe I truly moved on. So it doesn't like. So
Yeah,
the thing is,
but you an Xbox at heart though. So I
yeah,
mean, I know. So
but
I know you got some kind of tie.
so
You know.
here's the problem is this is why it's weird, right? I'm so used to Xbox getting like bad news or doing something to deteriorate the brand or the platform, so that when this happened, it was like, okay, well, it'd be different. It'll be different if it was like Andrew House and Sean Layden leaving with PlayStation 4 on top, right? Like Phil Spencer's leaving with Xbox at its lowest point. So
Mm,
it's like okay, well, if the change would have raised my eyebrow if they would have bought the dude in from like take two. What's it, Skolnick or something like that? Like if they would have
mm,
made a gaming move, right? Like where I'd be like say, okay, now that's a swifty business dude, right? Let's see
mm,
what they gonna do. But no, when they put in the AI person, it just confirmed my decision. It was like, okay, well, this is about to go from, I feel like it already went from bad to worse, but I was like, okay, I think I'm prepared for the closure of Xbox because that's what this person's here for. Like, I don't care what
mm.
they say. Uh, Me and Addict got into an argument because Addict for
Word.
somehow is extremely optimistic about this person. Like, he really think there's going to be like some sort of positive change that's going to make Xbox better. I'm like, no, bro.
Yeah.
It's like this is the coroners. That's how these are the coroners. Like they're here to like all right, close up shop. Like, you know what I mean? Because the people in our charge have no ties. They don't have to have any ties. It was Phil. I don't think I don't think Phil Spencer was ever going to be the one going to be there to close the coffin on Xbox. I don't think he was going to be. I feel like he was always going to retire when it came to that point.
Mm,
So now that he's gone, and there's always been rumor that Phil Spencer's been like the freaking last chink of armor holding Xbox and Microsoft. He's no
mm,
longer there. Like you've seen how quick they got rid of Mixer and Nokia and Skype after spending billions on these things and got rid of them like
mm,
nothing. So my only thing right now with Xbox is that when they decide to finally do it, my thing is I just want to make sure, bro, since I moved to PC, is there going to am I going to wake up and there's going to be no Xbox app on my computer? That's where I would get more so.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
where I would kind of get like like that's what I'm worried about now. It's like I've already accepted that what they did with the the console and whatnot. I'm gonna keep my Series X. It's an antique. It's a
It's
emulator
empty.
machine. It's gonna have some value to it. I'm keeping it because it's gonna be the last of its kind, right? So, but I just don't. So, for example, Emmanuel A1 says Xbox makes over 20 billion on revenue every year. You're talking mathematical nonsense, Smooth. All right, let me put you on game, Emmanuel A1, because I also believe why the hell would any company give up free money, right? So let me tell you what Microsoft did or what Xbox did by pretty much canceling out their console, by making their console not being a viable option. People do not understand, right? Where do PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo make most of their money? Where do you say they make most of their money from?
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah,
Or what is it? The software?
yeah. But selling who software?
Third party,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. That's literally free fucking money. It's
Mm-hmm.
free money. The most popular game, right? That's why they do whatever they can to make room for Grand Theft Auto. That's why everybody wants Fortnite on their shit. And we're like, because it's free money. Xbox, by not being a viable option anymore, people keep wondering how Xbox is losing money. Yeah, because they're losing console sales. But when you're losing console sales, that's less people on your console buying games, adding to that normal revenue you used to get. So if nobody's buying the console, and there's not players on the console, and games are not releasing on the console, Xbox created like an ecosystem which was supposed to be easily making money. They traded that to make what does publishers get from they get 70%? Is it 70 or 30? Is it
I think
reverse?
it's
Do they,
you
do they
talking about
get
like
30 their share, the revenue
30%.
share?
Yeah.
They
Talking about PlayStation and X. Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's 30.
So Xbox
20 or 30, something like
traded getting like 70% of all publisher shares, right? On of games sold to get 30% on PlayStation users. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, Xbox brings in a ton of money, a lot more money than I will ever see. But Microsoft is so big that they can afford to lose it and not care if they don't feel like investing in it, just so they can keep buying up RAM and AI cloud, all this bullshit. So the thing is that I want Xbox to be around and viable, because I love Xbox. I like the brand. Like I built my PC and it's inspired by Xbox, and I bought these classic controllers to literally just to keep, because like I said, it's gonna be an antique soon, and I'm gonna like, that's why I did what I did, right? So they're gonna I just want it, as long as it exists in a way that it exists now, like it's an app and my library exists and I can play it on my PC. If they're going to just turn into a third-party publisher just to release games, good, but even that doesn't last too long, bro. Even that doesn't even last too long. And I don't know. I'm nervous, but I'm not scared, if that makes sense.
Yeah. How you okay, so how do you think, okay, so what, Phil had 12 years as the head guy at Xbox. How you think he did in his 12-year stint? How do you think he did?
He was
what would you grade him? How would you grade
It's
him?
like, yo, Phil Spencer, he's just been there too long. So he was there long enough to become the villain, right? So it's like, for example, right? I'm a big LeBron fan, right? But I can see why now he's losing a lot of fans, because he's like, even though LeBron's good, he's not like, it's like, all right, man, we're about ready for you to like
For you to go.
for you to go at this point. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
So with Phil Spencer, like when he came in, we appreciate what he did because he was making a lot of positive changes, a lot of community things he was doing. So even when he took over, like when he took over when he first got into the position, the Xbox position, those couple years, even though they were battling PlayStation, Xbox One's the early years versus PlayStation, like I cherish because they were competitive. You know, they were very competitive. And I think he just had too many like blunders. He was there too long. Some of his flaws started to creep in. Like not good management of studios, not good management of not good with delivering like content and quality control and whatnot. So if I had to rate him, the thing is, obviously, you know, I respect Phil Spencer a lot. But it's hard, right? Like I think one of my favorite Xbox dudes were obviously Peter Moore. I like Jay Allard. The Don
Big
Patrick,
Don.
bro. Like, yeah.
Big Don. Hey, he had the best Xbox console. He ran the best Xbox console.
Which one was that?
Wasn't he a 360?
No, he got
Ain't that
360
him?
late. No, that was Allard and Peter Moore and all of them.
Oh, okay.
Don came in towards the end, before when they was coming to getting the Xbox One and Project Connect and all that stuff. That he came in and started doing all that goofy shit.
Okay.
So, but yeah, but the thing is, I actually don't have an issue with Don Matrick, because the shit that everybody had beef with, I had no issue with. I didn't care that he told people without internet to play on the Xbox 360. Like, at that point, I was like, get you a, like, shit, if you worry about that, get a 360. I'm on the Xbox One, right? So like stuff like that didn't bother me. I think the internet overreacted to that.
Yeah. I got that same mentality. I got that the see you when you get here mentality. I feel you on that.
But if I had to rank, I think more so it's like, it's not that Phil Spencer's better than but the thing is that he's been there so long. He did all so Phil Spencer didn't like oh man.
So okay,
he
so
had some wild moments that kind of threw me out of my chair, but he also had some fuck ups that like.
Do you think he did all he could do to propel Xbox upward? You know, going up. Because to me, he didn't.
Well, no. Here's the thing. This is where it gets tricky. If Phil Spencer, I feel like if Phil Spencer worked for PlayStation, he'd be successful. I feel like if Phil Spencer
by default though.
Because I feel because these are gaming companies first. Phil Spencer is
what I mean by like PlayStation is PlayStation. You know PlayStation gonna do what they do.
PlayStation's gonna do what they do, but I'm just saying is that, or I'm trying to say, let me see. If Phil Spencer, let's say Phil Spencer left Xbox in like 2017 and went to Google. Nope, can't do it because Google wasn't all in. I feel like he needs I feel like he did the best he could working with the constraints that Microsoft operates in. Because my thing is, you either going to try to finesse the Microsoft system to get what you want to do, or you're going to do what Microsoft says, and it's going to be like doom. So yeah, could he have done a better job? I think what's on him was studio management, content management, but as far as like the pressure and the things that are mandated by Microsoft, I feel like Amy Hood, Satya Nadella, all of them, Microsoft in general, I can't stand Microsoft as a company. They're not a very good consumer like business. They're good business to business and organizational stuff, but as far as like having like a customer base of just people like us, just stuff we like to interact with, they're terrible at it. So that's why the Xbox was the last thing they had, and it's like, yo, they're fumbling it. Like that's the only consumer product that you have that people actually like fuck with. So, but I mean, I don't know, man, where I really rank Phil Spencer.
What do you think about like as far as relevance though? Like how you think he did as far as like trying to get Xbox relevant again? That sounds like some kind of MAGA shit, but
I think all right. So again, but it's how receptive we are, because I think they made some decent. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I like Play Anywhere. It changed my game. Play Anywhere Game Pass changed like how I game. I hated the idea of Play Anywhere when it first came out, but all these years later, I'm actually happy that it did, because it's I'm actually like, oh, it actually benefited me that it like now I'm using it. Even though I hate it now, but I'm not gonna lie, when that Activision deal was announced, that was like big. It was a big deal. It just didn't end up the way we thought it would be. Like when they were buying all those studios, that's what I thought. Like, you know what I mean? When they were buying all those studios, they were solving the Xbox ain't got no games problem. They were solving that right there. And I was like, yo, there they go. And that's when I started to gain respect for Microsoft, the company. I was like, all right, they're trusting Xbox and Phil Spencer, and they're giving them money, allowing them to buy all these studios. And the Bethesda thing happened. I'm like, yo, like I was so proud to be like an Xbox fan, and the series, the X being announced the way it was, and how powerful it was, the shit they were doing with backwards compatible, and then they, but they fumbled the lunch. No freaking Halo, no games at all. Xbox had too many years. They had too many years where they literally absolutely had nothing. Like 2017 and 2022, and even 2020. will always remain as like, yo, what the hell? Years for Xbox, but
Yeah, I could probably go crazy on Phil, but I'm just gonna say I'll just say he tried his best. You know,
mm,
I'll just say that. But he had a lot of blunders, and to me I I don't know. I'm not really an Xbox, so I guess I'll ask Xbox fans in the chat or whatever.
mhm.
Did Phil return that Xbox 360 feel into it? You know, you know what I mean? Like, did he put that feeling back into an Xbox gamer? That's what that I get. That would be the question that I would ask on how Xbox gamers think Phil did. Um, but you know, he tried his best. He tried his best. Um, man, I don't. Maybe his best wasn't good enough, but he tried. He tried, man.
Said maybe
I
his
ain't gonna
best.
kick the. I ain't gonna kick him when he kick him all the way when he
I
down,
mean,
but
what I say to
he
you guys,
tried his
these guys
best.
are like, he's well off. He has enough
Yeah,
money. He's been with Microsoft 38 years. His pension probably look crazy. Like, you
crazy.
know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
they're good. And the thing is that, you know, the crazy thing is working for a gaming company, when you think about it, it should not be stressful. And Phil, with at this time, recently, he's just been looking like
To a certain
stressed.
extent.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. I mean, cause like it'll be struck. Cause like I mean, yeah, it's a gaming company. It's entertainment. It's supposed to be fun,
Hmm.
but you also got to produce too. And for a long time, they weren't. You know what I mean? They weren't producing. So
Yeah. True.
it's just
That's true,
man.
man. We gonna take it to the chat. Anybody got any questions? Before we cut it loose. Like surprise. They ain't realize we hit an hour, but yo, I'm still I'm trying to get back to the freaking Resident Evil, bro. Like no,
Yeah,
but
I'm about to be with you, dog.
you gotta tell me about it. But the thing
Yeah.
is, you're gonna have such a fresh perspective.
So like, okay, so like the story of Resident Evil isn't anything too crazy, right? It's I don't know, spoilers. If you don't want me, if you don't want me to spoil it for you, I won't. But it's not nothing too
It's
crazy.
it's not the premise
It's
is always the same. You know, they
yeah, I
all
mean,
have that.
and it pretty much is. It's basically just corporations,
Yeah,
terrorists,
every game. Answer this.
making viruses,
About to say,
and
answer this question
mhm.
for me, right? Isn't every villain connected some to how the Umbrella Corporation and it's linked
Yeah,
to the connection
yeah,
of the virus? So it all
the
ends up
yeah,
linking
yeah.
back to like the first
Yeah.
encounters of the first game and stuff like that, and they're all like just spread apart. They're all just connected, but there's not like a direct like, oh, you have to play 8 or 7 to understand this.
See, that's the thing, though. I ain't because I ain't played 7 or 8. I don't know how they connect yet, right? So I can't
Hmm.
really speak too much on that. But yeah, but like yeah, all the other ones they connect. You know, viruses: T virus, G virus, C virus. Then you go to 4 and 5, Lost Plagueis. But even that connects to Umbrella. So it's a good story to follow. That I
Yeah.
guess that's the best way I can put it. It's a good story to follow from game to game to game. You know, just to see like what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
But it
absolutely.
ain't nothing too crazy. But it's cool. Yeah, it's a good story. I like it. I like it.
Yeah. All
And it's
right.
like I like some of the characters are pretty good. Um, I know like which is crazy to me. Um, not crazy because I can see why people like Leon. But okay, so like Leon, of course, everybody favorite, right?
Yep.
But to me, I think Chris Redfield is a better character. I think he has better character development. I think been from what I've played. From I'll just say from what I've played, I think he's been through more stuff than Leon. Like like Chris Redfield, he like suffering through PTSD from some of the stuff that he's seen. So I think Chris Redfield, like that's my dude. I like Chris Redfield
Hmm.
better than Leon, but Leon cool too. Then uh you got I don't, because I think she in the game. I don't want to spoil it for you. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Let me.
I know you talking
But
about. You talking
yeah,
about the Asian chick, Leon?
yeah, Ada Wong. But
Ada
then you
Wong?
got another chick named Sherry, right?
Mhm.
Which man, I ain't gonna split because like Sherry, I think should have a bigger role in the game based
Mhm.
on what happened to her and how it still affects her. That's just me though, but I think she should have a bigger role in the series. She comes up in 6, and I think she's in. No, let me not say it. Let me not say it. But I like Sherry. Who else? I like Claire. I like Wesker.
Mhm.
Uh, it's dope. Like Resident
Yeah.
Evil, it's just dope, but it ain't nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time. It's good. I like all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. That no. They have a nice little lore going on there with the
Yeah,
games
nice.
and
There we go.
yeah,
There we
yeah,
go. That's good. Nice
yeah,
lore. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read a couple of these chats before we get out of here. I just one I saw somebody asked all right, so let damn, I can't say his name. Lethomahia. He says, "Do you guys think Xbox will go back to exclusive for some games to boost hardware sales?" I'm going to go
That's
with the
over.
resounding no. They're not going to do that.
That's
Doesn't make sense
that's
for them to
over.
do it. They shouldn't have
But
went with the direction they went to begin with.
here's the thing though, and this is what I'm talking about. I seen that on Twitter, the new what's her name?
Her name is
I
Shasha
I should
Asha Shah.
yes something.
Eh,
She she in these comments, responding to these fans about, make sure you remember only on Xbox and this, that, and the third, and then she come up with the responses like, "I hear you." The
mhm,
same shit Phil was doing, right? Like, we
mhm.
hear you, we're listening, we're doing all this. I'm just like, why do that?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I hope everybody. I hope like people seeing that aren't buying that as like they're gonna go back to exclusives, bro. All she
Yeah,
literally take it literally. She hears you. That's it.
yeah. One
Like,
ear out the other.
yeah,
Yeah,
like they're not gonna do no shit. Like people keep forgetting, bro. Like they made these dumbass decisions to appease Microsoft,
yeah. Mm.
and
And
the
mm,
person that replaced her, replace Phil Spencer is like a handpick of Satya Nadella. What you think she's going to do? She ain't going to.
mm,
She's not going to push Satya off for what he wants to do. She's going to do exactly what he wants her to do.
mm.
Like, no, they talking all this chummy shit. This is right. This is the thing I can't say right. They're talking all this games, and you could talk games because all the games are in production. They're coming.
Yeah.
The cadence is there. So yeah, okay, we know the games are coming. And you could talk console because the console's coming next year. We know, like these are things that are happening, so they're bigging it up as if they're not like as if doom is about to come happening after. These are things that were just already put in motion, and
Mm.
but it doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. So I hope what I
Especially when you
hope,
got 4 to 5 selling on like selling 5 million
yeah,
on PlayStation, and then you already announcing your upcoming games is already coming to PlayStation. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
like,
What I hope for
yeah,
no Xbox fans is like, even though they're responding on Twitter, don't fall for it again. Just 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 don't fall for it because then you won't. Xbox had us looking stupid. Like they even had insiders looking stupid. Like a lot. Like literally, like they just we used to say something. Oh, they never do this. Like
even the ones who are under the umbrella of
yeah,
Microsoft.
would have literally like definitively say this ain't gonna happen, and literally Xbox within 48 hours do exactly what you say they won't do. It's like, nah, I believe Xbox will do anything they say they won't do. Anything they say they will do, I expect them to do the opposite. So,
All right, let me ask you this before we get up out of here. My
mhm.
last question. Okay, what can this new regime do to turn it around?
The only thing Xbox can do to turn, I don't think they're gonna turn anything around. The only thing I ask them to do is market your damn games. Market your games. Market Game Pass. Market the brand. Market Xbox. I just want to see Xbox marketed, like advertise. Treat your games like an event. Like you said, the worst thing that can possibly happen for what we thought for Xbox has happened. There are remember all those years people was like, oh, they're gonna go third party, they're gonna be a multi-platform. Nobody, we were like, that ain't gonna happen. They're already done that. That's the worst literally thing that can happen to an Xbox fanboy. That's the literally so now it's just like, okay, well, keep releasing games, make sure they're quality, and advertise your games so your games can sell, so we can have something to celebrate. Get a Game of the Year nominee, win it.
Yeah.
So,
how much of I've asked you this before, and you always take it away from the fans, but how much is on the Xbox fan though to actually listen? I know Game Pass is here, right? But I think like is Game Pass ain't enough. So we can that it ain't enough, right? So like
I needed Game Pass to be successful though. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, but but like something got to be put on these fans, right, to actually support. See, I can't even say that because Game Pass exists. Never mind, man. Because Game Pass is fucking up everything. So never mind.
You trying to say how much? All right, so how much of it is the fans' fault for not buying games? Is that what you want to say?
Yeah, I guess essentially.
That's what you're trying to
But like, I can't really say that because I can't throw that out there because Xbox they coddled you. They gave you something to where you don't got to do that in droves like that. So you know what I'm saying, like it's like I can't blame them for choosing the option that was given to them. You know what I mean? So
yeah. You know what the crazy thing is? People keep saying this, man, because y'all say Xbox don't buy games and whatnot, but you got to think about it. Xbox, for the user base, they actually did buy games. Like, the game sold relatively well for the user base compared to PlayStation. No, they weren't selling, like, their games weren't selling, like, tens and 20s of millions, unless it was Call of Duty or whatever, or Grand Theft Auto. But their games were selling, like, 3s, the 5s, but on a smaller user base. But that's why they expanded, obviously the PC. And for a while, remember, people forget, for a while Xbox games didn't come to Steam. You had to go to Windows Store, and nobody said F that. So they just sat on that store to just rot. And that's when they started bringing Steam into the picture. They started going day and date on Steam, I think either 18 or 19. I forget. I think it was after Gears 4, because Gears 4 never launched on Steam, by the way. Yeah, man, I think I mean, we all got fans, Phil Spencer, Microsoft, their developers, there's all have parts to play. Like, we can go back to like games, lack of games. I think them deciding to buy studios a little bit too late. I think they were like 2 or 3 years too late. I think all the decisions they made, I think should have happened in like 2014. Because I think at that point they would have there wouldn't have been that drop off. I think they would have maintained momentum or increased, because if they would have did those things, remember when they were competitive with PlayStation, it was only Halo, Gears, and Forza. When they were competitive early, and they had some second party, some stuff that they would borrow from other studios that would do timed exclusives and stuff for them. But had they made those decisions right after, like, they got rid of Don Matrick, and when they stopped investing in other shit like Skype and all that stuff, and decided to make that decision like in 2014, 2015, I think we're looking at a different Xbox. I feel like we're looking at a different Xbox at that point. So, but yeah, man, that's all. I mean,
Hold up, one more thing we've got to cover. Hold up, Wolverine, September
oh
15th,
yeah, yeah.
which means, to me, September 15th is plenty of time to play that game and get it out the way before November 19th. It's happening, man. GTA 6 is happening this year, baby. Let's go. Let's go. But Wolverine September 15th. I got to get a pro. God damn it. Damn, I got to get a pro.
You gonna get suckered into buying a pro. Hey, I'm gonna say this,
I
bro.
got to, man.
I keep forgetting I have a
Got to.
PlayStation in the house, but I don't think I'm gonna. It is, but again, when I was playing on PS5 in Series X, I thought that was good enough, and I know the Pisser 2.0 is making a
Yeah.
big deal, but I think I've survived a lot of PlayStation exclusives. Phantom Blade comes out a week before. I'll buy that on PC, and hopefully it's good.
PC.
Hopefully it's not
Yeah.
hopefully it's not no fucking like Dynasty Warriors slop, like, you know what I mean, or no Neo type slop, like, you know what I mean. I don't want it to be like that. I want it
Yeah.
to be like something different. If it's in that same genre of like Neo and I'm not talking bad about these games, but if it's like in the same genre of Neo and Wulong Fallen Dynasty or Wulong Fallen Feathers and stuff like that, I'm kind of over that. I want something a little different. Wolverine, man. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5 Pro for that game. I'll probably play it on the base
if
PS5.
because you already have a place. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes
I have
sense.
a
That
base
makes sense.
PS5. I'll just have to move it. I'll just move it over into this room or whatever, and see it that way. But if I don't, I don't. I think I can survive with it. Remember, the last PlayStation game I truly experienced on the PS5 was Spider-Man 2. Yo, when did did Spider-Man 2 come out, after the Pro or before?
No, the Spider-Man 2 came out in
23.
2023.
The
Yeah,
Pro came out
I think
23
so.
or 24.
The Pro came out in 24.
Yeah, because
I
I'm about
think.
to say the last game. Because when I bought a PS5 Pro, I think I literally only played like 2 games on the bad boy. I think it was Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster, which I didn't finish. I just bought
Yeah,
it just to look at it, played
2024.
it for like
Yeah.
20 minutes, and then I think, yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I think. Oh my god. And
I think Wolverine's gonna be fantastic though, man. Like I mean, I'm of course need to see more, and I think they're gearing up to getting ready to show it here pretty soon. Because I think they said spring is when they're about to start popping it off. So
yeah,
it's pretty soon here. So
yeah. Hopefully, I
um,
mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, hey, PlayStation again. They're still smart, making you consider buying a PS5 Pro for one freaking game,
one
bro.
freaking
Like
game.
one freaking game, bro. Um, we'll
Well, for me, actually, it actually be two because I'm gonna need one for GTA 6 too, since it ain't coming
Oh
to
yeah,
PC
yeah.
day
Forgot.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, so that'll be that. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect though. To like right back to back, that's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
that's actually smart. Shout out to PlayStation
Yeah.
for that. That's smart. That's actually smart. Uh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. All right, but
So that's gonna be.
we gonna get out of here, man. You said using multiple accounts makes it look like there are less of you, Pony. Some exclusivity doesn't have to be everything. Fable and Elder Scrolls should be exclusive. Blade should be timed by a year. You guys playing Marathon
Marathon is
demo?
ass.
I played.
Marathon sucks.
I haven't downloaded. After I played it, I didn't like what I played. I'm willing to play it one more time with like a group of people, and see where it goes from there. But I'm not. It's
I'll play it with you.
yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, I have it just in case, but yeah, it wasn't really pulling me in. It wasn't really pulling me in.
Bungie looking like the worst man, the worst purchase of the generation, boy.
Yeah, they're looking scary. They're looking scary,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I said. I feel like PlayStation had options for studios to shut down. I didn't think they needed to shut down BluePoint, but
They didn't. Yeah.
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but let's get out of here, man. Dre, as always, get you
Yeah.
that Resident Evil Requiem. We're gonna talk about that. I need to
Yeah,
get
dawg,
your
I gotta
opinion
get
on
it.
that.
Yeah, I
And
gotta
I'm
get
gonna return to it. I'm gonna stretch, and I might end up putting that bad boy on. Considering the stream, if I'm gonna stream, I might just stream tomorrow. It made no sense for me to try to stream tonight. But thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of Ctrl+Alt+Game. Dre, it's been great. We will see
Yeah.
you guys next week.
See ya.